Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look in the gold market. On Friday, it was not really big changes in the price action. So on the daily chart, as you can see, gold still stands inside of the bullish flag that is forming here for a whole week approximately. So since Monday, market stands here, and potentially this pattern looks bullish. But as you can see on Friday, due to the comments on Donald Trump on the North Atlantic trade agreement with Canada and Mexico, so it was some problems with that and announcing of the new tariffs. So in this background, as you can see, gold wasn't able to proceed higher, so it's still price remains inside of the flag pattern. Meantime, market still shows just minor retracement, so it equals approximately 30% of this most recent upward action. So it's really strong upward jump here with the tail closing, very strong action. And in general, this price performance, guys, we could probably treat as the bullish engulfing pattern. So not in the shape, but mostly in nature. Because if you'll take a look at the weekly chart, it was not quite the bullish engulfing, because actually upward action is engulfed by downward action. So this candle is smaller than this one. But since we have the V-shape kind of a reversal, it could be treated as the black candle, and that's white candle. And in general, this is maybe it doesn't look like the pure engulfing, but by nature of the price action, it looks so. And in general, it reminds the pattern that we have also on euro currency on the weekly chart, which is morning star. So this work approximately the same. Both patterns suggest some retracement back inside of the body before the second leg of upward action could happen. So in fact, it seems that we are waiting for, I don't know, a kind of this kind of action probably. And now it's a question how this price action will be. Either we will get another leg down here, or maybe upward action will remain gradual. Market will just with minor retracement and continue move higher. It's also possible. So by taking a look at the intraday charts, in general situation, guys, personally for me, it looks more bullish rather than bearish. Because take a look, that was the point, that was our long entry opportunity. So this actually was the point that we were waiting for and watching for, because we talked about this ABCD pattern last week. We talked about the butterfly that has been formed here, and said this will be a good chance to go long because it stands at the confidence support. It's also lower bottom of the flag, and indeed that has happened. So the upward action has started with acceleration, but yesterday, based on the Donald Trump comments, this market shows this pullback. At the same time, guys, this pullback doesn't look like the kind of the reversal or something, on failure of the upward action. It's just a pullback. And in general, the combination of the price action that we see right here with the MACD shows a kind of the bullish dynamic pressure. Because take a look, trend stands bearish, but price action is not, and mostly it still holds in that range and turns to the flat action. That's why, although I have put here the ABCD pattern as well, so with the 1190 approximately in target, my suggestion is that chances on the butterfly here is a bit better, just by the price action that we see as a pullback here. This is not this kind of action. It's with the tail closing and fast acceleration down. This is a bit heavy downward action. The market has really some barriers, the problems with the downward continuation, needs to struggle for the support, for the increasing of the purchasing power of the buyers here. It definitely has some problems with downward action. That's why my opinion is that chances on this upward action here looks a bit preferable. Besides, it seems that here we have a kind of a harmonic retracement has been completed. Indeed, as you can see, but probably we already have talked about it, this harmonic retracement is over, market turns to the upward action. That's why here, guys, I mostly will be watching for upward continuation here in 12.19 is the butterfly target, but 12.17 is also the fib level. Also, we have some other bullish signs. On the hourly chart, we have nicely looking bullish divergence. Let's take a look with the MA city, right at the confidence support on the follow time frame chart. And recall what was said on Friday. Keep an eye on possible minor patterns. If you would like to trade on the intraday charts, you need to get the pattern on your back. First, we talked about this catalyst people to sell, if you remember, before this drop. Second, when we were trying to catch the upward reversal, we talked about the butterfly. As soon as it has been completed, that was the point to buy into. Now, as we said on Friday, let's take a look at the reverse hand shoulders. So this is kind of the 127 hand shoulders pattern. And what is really good with this pattern is that right arm already stands in place, right arm bottom. And you could use this pattern to clarify what to expect in the gold. So if market will keep this pattern valid, that will stand in favor of the bulls, and chance on upward continuation will increase. But if market will fail here, starts dropping, return it back down to 1195 and erase these hand shoulders, this will mean that another leg down probably will be formed. So because the failure of the hand shoulders will mean that no bullish continuation will happen right now, and probably another leg down will follow. So that's how we could use this pattern for clarification of the short-term situation on the market right now. But in general, despite whether this will be another leg down or market will turn up immediately, overall situation stands bullish on the daily chart, and as you can see, market could fluctuate inside of the flag pretty much, because actually lower bottom of the flag will stand to 1190 approximately, so it's pretty much room to complete any ABCD pattern inside of the flag. That's what about the daily. Those of you who are watching our weekly reports, you know probably, guys, that on the weekly time frame we also have the bullish perspective, and we expect that market should reach somehow this area, at least this area, 1289, 38, 1250 confidence resistance, because that, guys, will be just the 30% retracement on the weekly, and this market stands oversold on the weekly, minus 30% bounce. It will not change the overall technical picture anyway. So it's just normal technical response to the oversold condition. So that's what we will be watching for in the gold market. In the short-term perspective, guys, keep an eye on this pattern. So let's see how it will turn. As you know, this Monday will be labor holiday in the United States, so market will be thin. Gold market probably will be closed. So the major action probably should return back to the market only on Tuesday.